Breaking news, a major earthquake has devastated a neighboring region. Thousands of tons of humanitarian aid are waiting at border checkpoint. Government agency and humanitarian organization have now launched an emergency humanitarian trade corridor.
Hello, good morning everyone.
Can I please fix it?
Good morning everyone. Following a devastating earthquake that struck a neighboring region, the situation on the ground has escalated into a major humanitarian crisis. Over 500,000 people have been affected, with more than 120,000 displaced from their homes. Thousands of buildings have been destroyed, leaving entire communities without basic shelter or access to essential services. In addition, over 2,000 fatalities and several thousand injuries have been reported, placing immense pressure on emergency medical teams. At this stage, the most urgent needs include food, clean water, medical supplies, and temporary shelter. While international humanitarian aid has already started to arrive, the speed of delivery remains a critical issue that needs to be addressed. Despite the availability of humanitarian aid, there are several operational challenges affecting its delivery. Firstly, border congestions and customs delays are slowing down the entry of essential goods. Secondly, inconsistent or incomplete documentation is causing additional processing time. Thirdly, damaged infrastructure and limited transport capacity are creating bottlenecks in moving supplies from entry points to affected areas. As a result, even though aid is present, it is not reaching the victims fast enough. This delay directly impacts life-saving operations on the ground, especially for medical and emergency relief supplies. To address these challenges, we propose the implementation of a humanitarian trade corridor. This is a coordinated emergency logistics system designed to ensure that humanitarian aid can move quickly and efficiently from international entry points to affected communities. It works by enabling fast-track customs clearance, prioritizing essential relief goods, improving coordination between agencies, and ensuring secure and monitored transport routes. The main objective is to reduce delays, improve efficiency, and ensure that critical supplies reach those in need as quickly and as safely as possible. With this framework in place, humanitarian response efforts can be significantly improved in both speed and coordination. I will now hand over to our Head of Customs, who will explain the emergency custom clearance measure in more detail.
Good morning, everyone. We are facing a critical humanitarian situation, and every hour of delay means that affected communities may be left without food, medical supplies, shelter, and emergency assistance. As the host nation head of custom, I am directing that immediate implementation of emergency trade facilitation measures to ensure that relief goods enter the country as quickly and safely as possible. Our objective is very much clear. We remove unnecessary barriers, accelerate custom procedures, and support life-saving humanitarian operations. Fast-track custom clearance. Given the urgency of this crisis, custom authorities will activate emergency fast-track clearance procedures with immediate effect. A dedicated humanitarian trade corridor will be established to ensure priority movement of relief cargo. Emergency custom desks will operate around the clock at ports and airports. There will be no interruption in processing humanitarian shipments. All medical supplies, food aid, rescue equipment, and emergency shelters will receive top clearance priority. I am also instructing all border checkpoints to minimize waiting times and eliminate unnecessary administrative delays. The priority is very much simple: get aid moving now. Under normal circumstances, custom procedure require extensive documentation. However, during this emergency, speed is very much essential. Digital copies of manifest and shipping documents will be accepted immediately. A single window submission process will be activated to reduce administrative bottlenecks. Pre-arrival processing will allow custom officers to assess shipments before they reach the border, enabling faster release upon arrival. I urge all humanitarian organizations to use standardized documentation so that cargo can move efficiently through the system. To support humanitarian operations, custom duties and tariffs on approved relief goods will be temporarily waived. Inspection requirements for recognized NGOs and also UN agencies will be simplified to prevent delays in delivering assistance. However, let me be clear, while we are accelerating clearance, we are not compromising security. Risk-based inspection will continue for suspicious shipments, and cargo scanning technology and electronic seals will be used to safeguard the integrity of humanitarian aid. We must ensure that assistance reaches those in need and is not diverted for illegal purposes. If these measures are implemented effectively, we expect faster delivery of life-saving assistance, reduce congestions at borders, improve coordination among response agencies, and stronger accountability throughout the humanitarian supply chain. I call upon all agencies, custom officers, logistic providers, NGOs, and international partners to work together with urgency and commitment. Life depends on the decision we make today. Thank you.
Thank you, Head of Custom. Another major challenge is congestion at airport and seaport. Due to the large volume of incoming humanitarian aid, cargo terminals are operating beyond their normal capacity. To address this situation, we have implemented a priority cargo management system. Perishable and temperature-sensitive medical products such as vaccine, insulin, blood supplies, and emergency pharmaceuticals are unloaded first. What about food supply and water? Food supply and water purification equipment are processed next. Less urgent cargo is temporarily stored in designated logistic zone until transportation becomes available. Additional unloading teams and temporary cargo handling facility have also been deployed to increase operational efficiency. And furthermore, we have established dedicated humanitarian cargo lane within airport and port facility. These lanes separate emergency relief shipment from commercial cargo, reducing congestion and improving turnaround time. Through this measure, we can significantly accelerate the movement of critical aid supplies. I will now invite our Ministry of Health.
Thank you and good morning. As the Ministry of Health, my job is very clear. We must cut through the red tape for medical aid arriving by sea and air while keeping our country safe from health risks. In a major disaster, we cannot use standard slow timelines. Delays mean lost life, but we also cannot just open the borders blindly. If we do, fake medicines or dangerous diseases could enter, causing a second crisis. To solve this, our ministry has stopped acting like a slow gatekeeper. Instead, we are stepping in to speed things up. Firstly, let's look at urgent medicines and cold chain supplies. Working closely with our tech officer, we started an expedited Green Channel protocol. We do not wait for cargo ships to dock or planes to land. Our medical officers are now checking and clearing paperwork digitally while the goods are still in transit across the ocean or in the air. For all who approve supplies, we are completely waiving local clinical tests. We are also prioritizing space at the ports. The moment a plane lands or a vessel docks, our health teams inspect the cargo immediately alongside port and air freight operations. These move vaccines and insulin straight into refrigerated trucks, preventing any risk of thermal breakdown from the heat. Second, we have changed the rules for international search and rescue teams and their dogs. Normally, foreign animals face a mandatory 30-day quarantine to prevent rabies and vector-borne diseases. Today, we are suspending that long wait. We have set up rapid veterinary screening stations right at our airport terminals and seaport checkpoints. International rescue dogs are examined, logged via their electronic microchips, and cleared to work in under 50 minutes. At the same time, specialized rescue tools are treated with rapid sanitation sprays right on the runway or shipping docks. These avoid long decontamination queues so they can start saving life immediately. None of these cost measures mean we are lowering our guard. Our database connects directly with the heads of customs, and once we clear the medical cargo, our civil defense license escort the truck safely to the disaster zone. We are proving that speed and biosecurity can work together when a team communicates clearly. Thank you. I will now pass the floor to our civil defense license.
Okay, good morning. Today I am here to provide the latest update on our emergency inland transportation operation following the arrival of international humanitarian aid. We can confirm that all approved humanitarian shipments have successfully completed customs and health clearance procedures. Our focus now is to ensure these critical supplies are transported safely and efficiently from our ports and airports directly to the affected disaster zones. However, transport operations remain challenging. The earthquake has caused severe damage to roads and key infrastructure, limiting access to certain areas. In addition, high volumes of emergency traffic, unstable road conditions, and the risk of unauthorized interception could delay the delivery of life-saving assistance. In response to these challenges, the civil defense units have activated Operation Safe Corridor, a secure humanitarian transportation system designed to protect aid shipments throughout their entire journey. Under this operation, all high-priority humanitarian supplies will move through secure bonded convoys. These convoys will be escorted by trained civil defense and military personnel to ensure that the aid reaches its destination without theft, interference, and unnecessary delays. We have also established designated humanitarian transport routes, allowing emergency vehicle carrying food, clean water, medical supplies, and temporary shelters to receive priority access. These routes are continuously monitored by our emergency command centers, allowing us to respond immediately to any obstacles or security concerns along the way. Furthermore, our transport teams are maintaining constant communication with logistic coordinators, local authorities, and relief centers to ensure that every shipment is delivered to the right location at the right time. Our mission is simple but critical. Every package that enters our country as humanitarian assistance must reach the people who need it most. Through secure transportation, strong coordination, and continuous monitoring, we are ensuring that no aid is lost, delayed, or diverted. Next, I will pass to Emergency Tech and Data Officer. Thank you.
Thank you to our Civil Defense and Military Transport Liaison Officer. Good morning, everyone. I'm the Emergency Tech and Data Officer, responsible for ensuring that humanitarian aid is tracked and monitored efficiently during the crisis. At the moment, our biggest challenges are manual shipment tracking, slow document processing, and the lack of real-time information sharing between agencies. Because different organizations use different systems, coordination becomes difficult and information can be delayed. As a result, humanitarian aid may arrive late, shipment may be duplicated or misplaced, and most importantly, critical supplies such as food, medicine, and emergency equipment may not reach affected communities on time. To address these challenges, we have introduced the Humanitarian Digital Response System. First, a humanitarian digital portal will allow aid agencies, custom authorities, and transport operators to access the same information on one platform. Second, we will implement real-time GPS tracking so that every shipment can be monitored throughout its journey. Third, a dashboard monitoring system will provide live update on shipment status, inventory levels, and delivery progress. Finally, each shipment will receive a QR code. By scanning the QR code, authorized personnel can instantly access shipment information and update its delivery status. The process is simple. At arrival, it is registered using a QR code, tracked in real-time monitoring through the dashboard, and finally confirmed upon delivery. By implementing this digital system, we expect faster document processing, better coordination among all agencies, and complete visibility of humanitarian shipment. More importantly, the system improves transparency and accountability because every shipment can be tracked from the point of arrival until it reaches the affected communities. In conclusion, technology and real-time data sharing play a critical role in humanitarian operation. By digitalizing our process and improving coordination, we can ensure that humanitarian aid is delivered faster, safer, and more efficiently to those who need it most. Thank you. Through technology and real-time coordination, we will ensure that no aid delay and no community is left behind.
In conclusion, the Humanitarian Trade Corridor combines customs facilitation, transportation coordination, health security measures, military support, and digital technology to overcome logistical during humanitarian emergencies.
These measures reduce delays and accelerate border clearance.
They also improve cargo handling efficiency at port and airport.
At the same time, health and biosecurity standards remain protected.
Secure transportation corridors ensure aid reaches affected communities safely.
And digital system provide real-time visibility and accountability throughout the supply chain.
Okay, thank you everyone. Meeting adjourned.